loved meeting all the high school kids who are doing great things in the community, and nice that you all are involved in Keep Pearland Beautiful, which was a organization that was near and dear to his heart and all of our hearts. And so we really appreciate you being involved with Keep Pearland Beautiful, and hopefully you will continue on in college to be able to continue those same efforts on whatever you're doing past this in life, in college and in your future career. So yeah, anything else, Lenora, that I missed?
Nope. And you could announce the first winner.
All right. So, so are you announcing? Am I announcing?
You are.
I am.
List
Perfect.
in the order.
So everybody can read, right? All right, Gia, our first scholarship winner from the YEC group.
You want
to? Are we okay? Next one, Simone.
Simone. And
Alexis.
You gotta say my Photoshop skills are pretty good, guys.
It is on point. I think we can all agree.
Where do you get these photos?
So
I'm gonna volunteer.
I want to do a little impromptu thing here. So let's start with, well, since we're looking at Alexis right here, why don't we start with her? I want each of y'all to tell me something about your experience with, specifically with Keep Pearland Beautiful, something that you maybe learned that you didn't know, or an actual experience that you had with Keep Pearland Beautiful that you would never forget and really appreciated. So Alexis, if you want to kick it off and share something. Sure.
Yeah, I actually moved here from Chicago about 4 years ago, and one of the first organizations I ever joined was Youth Environmental Council. And so like joining this club was actually like a segue into making a lot of friends. So I not only got like the experience of being involved in different volunteer organizations or volunteer events, but also like making friends mainly through Youth Environmental Council, specifically Trash Club, which is like a club that we started at Glenda Dawson High School, which is like a subset of Youth Environmental Council. And there I got like experience with like the past chair, Eric Lee, who also won this scholarship, I believe like a couple of years ago. But he was like a really big mentor for me. And he also like taught me a lot about the environment. And then we started like the first ever electronics drive at Glenda Dawson High School. And just joining this club gave a lot of opportunities to me to make friends, but also get really involved with Pearland. So I'm really thankful for this opportunity.
That's awesome, Alexis. Thank you for sharing. And yes, I know Eric Lee and all of his siblings who got scholarships over the years. Very good. So Simone, you want to share something too?
Yeah. So the reason why I didn't know about YEC for like a long time, and the person who did get me into it was Gia, and Gia and I were really good friends, and she like told me all about it, and it really piqued my interest. And when I did get into the club, into the organization, I just met a lot of like the members and the people, and we were just kind of like all three schools. We were all just kind of like connected, like in a different way than just like, oh yeah, we go to different schools. It's kind of a rivalry, but like it was a really fun experience meeting the people who made this club so fun. But also it taught me like a lot about the environment and things that I never knew before. And so for all of the things that it has taught me and everything that all of the good memories we've had, I've really enjoyed being a part of this club, and it really means a lot that I've been awarded the scholarship, because this is a great like organization. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks for sharing, Simone. All right, Gia, your best friend just introduced you, so you go right along.
I'm
First of all, I would just like to say thank you so much for awarding me the scholarship. It means a lot to me. But in general, over the past 3 years, because I've been in YEC since sophomore year of high school, it's been one of the best experiences for all of high school for me. I would say, like makes like such a close knit friend group with all the people on the council and mentors like Mrs. Tollefson and Shelby, who was here before. She was also a very close mentor for me. And it's just a really nice community bonding experience because you get to learn so much, but you get to also have the experience of doing it with people that you love and that make you a better person. And I think that's a great experience, and I would recommend, that's why I recommend YEC to every underclassman I know. And I say, please join YEC, please join YEC. It's so fun and you get to learn so much. I would say one of my favorite memories probably is doing Pearland Recycles Day every year. It's my favorite event that we do every year because of like the tires and the mattresses, and you just get to roll tires around and lug mattresses all day. And it's my favorite event of the year. And every year we get like great pictures from that event of like standing next to huge mattresses and tires and like standing on top of them and stacking them. And I will continue to come back to Pearland every year just for that event because it's my favorite event of the year. But yeah, thank you again. And I love YEC and KPB. So
you're most welcome and happy to hear that. Thanks for sharing. And I will say, you know, just a couple of things, you know, once again, really appreciate y'all being a part of YEC and Keep Pearland Beautiful. And hopefully, you know, with these scholarships, you will go on to, very nice. Great job, Lenora. You know, you will go on to college and your career and make us proud. And also I will say kind of something that each one of y'all touched on was just how much you enjoyed YEC and Keep Pearland Beautiful. And what I would just kind of give you a little piece of advice, take it with a grain of salt, but you know, as you go out, as you go throughout life, just make sure that you're always finding your passion in whatever you're doing. If it doesn't feel right, then maybe you need to search a little harder and find something different. But always be looking for your passion and new passions that you enjoy. But hopefully the environment and taking care of it is always one of your passions as you go throughout life.
All right, awesome. Congratulations, ladies. Thank you so much, Andrew, for joining us today. You are now welcome to leave if you'd like. And we have another presentation next.
Okay. All right. Good to meet you all. Bye, Alexis, Simone, and Gia. Hey, and you are very welcome. And one thing, just a last note, or a couple last announcements. Number one, my sister Elizabeth will be sending you letters, just like an official award letter, and it'll have instructions on how to access the scholarship. The other thing is we tend to we like to do a dinner where we invite scholarship winners and their families. So in May, we're planning to do one at the Dolores Fenwick Nature Center. Not sure if y'all know where that's at, but you know. So we'll send you info on that. Just expect that it's going to be in May, and we'll send you know, an official invitation to you all. And the last thing is, and this one's super important, it doesn't end here. And even after you get your scholarship and use it, it doesn't end there. We want to hear from you throughout your time in college and beyond. We want to hear, we like to stay in touch with you all and know what's going on. So please, you can always send a letter to the KPB office, send an email, however you see fit, but would love to hear from you and see how you're doing in the future. So please stay in touch. All right.
Thank you.
I am signing off. I will see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, so the next thing we have is, well, congratulations. Simone and Gia, did you know already?
No.
Well, we found out at the senior awards ceremony a couple of days ago.
Okay, just some.
No, you didn't. You did not find out beforehand. You were completely surprised today, Gia. And so
I didn't get the memo. I didn't know anything.
I didn't know anything
You
either.
didn't know anything. This was such a surprise.
Lenore, you were being so weird. You were
Like
like,
they didn't tell us that when y'all were gonna have the senior awards, because it's not the same as in the past where, you know, if you ever been to one, it's like in the auditorium or whatever, and you know, they would do the whole thing.
mhm.
And we didn't know when they were gonna have it. And so I was like, I think, which I found out the day after our last YEC meeting. And so I was like, dang it, I could have told them at that YEC meeting if they would have told me ahead of time. But anyways, I was super, super excited to share with everybody else that we have 3 YEC scholarship winners. So that was really, really cool. And so that just means next year, all the other YEC members are going to be seniors. They do have an opportunity to win a scholarship. I can't guarantee you a scholarship, but I can say that you're more likely to get a scholarship being part of YEC. So congratulations. And did they tell you all the amount?
2,000, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So she'll send out an email, and then yeah, so you'll get information on that, and then you'll just contact me when you're ready to either have it reimbursed to you or get it sent to the school. Just let me know. And then, okay, so congratulations, ladies. And then, we have the shoe drive. I mentioned it probably back in January, but we didn't know where we were going to be at with it. So we started this shoe drive on April 13th. And so the one thing I wanted to do was challenge the YEC members to collect as many shoes as they can. I do know that most of the YEC members are virtual. Not everybody is in person. So I didn't want to do like the e-waste drive where you collect it at the school. This is just whatever you personally can collect. The shoes just have to be in like a, you know, they have to be kind of either new or gently used. They can't have holes. They can't have anything like that. And it can be tennis shoes, flip-flops, house shoes, heels, boots, rain boots, all that kind of stuff. The way they do this fundraiser is that it's determined by the weight. So if you have somebody that has boots, like your parents say, I don't use it anymore. All of these things get sent off to overseas to help other families start like smaller enterprises, because then they clean them up and then they resell them. So this is kind of a fundraiser that we're doing until June 30th, but I figured the month of May, go into your closet, go into your siblings' closets, your parents, try to see your neighbors, your family members, see if anybody has any shoes that you can collect. And what I would like you to do, I think it's on this side. So all month long. And so let me see, all this stuff is covering it. I forgot what I wrote. Yeah, all month of May. And so pretty much just come by the recycling center and drop it off. We're not gonna, I was thinking about doing it at the schools and we can pick them up all at the end, but I don't really know how that works with the schools, and you know, me putting a box there and then y'all coming back to school just to drop off shoes. It'd probably be easier to everyone drop it off at the recycling center. And just let Grace know. And if she's not there, there'll be somebody else there, so that we can mark down how many shoes you brought. Yeah. And then so the person with the most the most shoes will win a $20 Starbucks gift card. So we'll just see. I'll kind of update it as I get shoes. I'll shout out people. So if Alexis brought 10 pairs of shoes, and 2 days later, Simone brings 20 pairs of shoes, and we'll keep going like that. And, you know, Arushi added 5 more. So now she's at 25, like whatever. I'll kind of do that, and we'll just see how many shoes YEC can collect. And we'll see how that goes. And so for the entire month of May, so that's starting on Saturday. But if you want to go through now, if you know people that are moving, or just, you want to do a shout out to your friends and ask if anybody has shoes, whatever y'all want to do, to see how many shoes YEC can collect. And depending on your number, you're secretly competing with also the Keep Pearland Beautiful board. I do feel like y'all would probably collect more shoes than them because, they're not as cool as y'all. But we're hoping that, this friendly competition will kind of help us get more shoes and get more attention on the reusable factor with this fundraiser. Does anybody have any questions?
Wait, could you go back to the slide that says do's and don'ts for the shoes so I can take a picture? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so it has to be 2 pairs. I know, I was thinking, my kids lose shoes all the time, so I have 1 pair of a kid's shoe. They're like, no, it has to be 2. And I was like, it isn't being recycled for the textile or whatever in it. It's because the families are going to sell them. Anything else? Any other questions? And I will attach something in GroupMe that just has a little bit more information or the same stuff pretty much. And then that will be collect shoes, and just let me know. And if you plan on coming and you're not sure if the time or whatever, just message me through GroupMe and I'll just make sure that I'm at the office or that somebody knows that you're coming. All right. Okay, so that's it for today. If nobody else has questions, congratulations to Simone, Gia, and Alexis. And I'll be seeing y'all sometime in May. And then thank you for everybody who came yesterday. We had about 107 participants in our Earth Day tours, so that was really good. Did anybody take pictures that I have not received? So if you took any pictures, send them to me. And then I did get the link to register for the YEC Summit on Saturday morning, and I was busy, so I wasn't able to attach it to the flyer or do a quick bit.ly, but I'm going to do a post on Tuesday and try to get as much people, and then we're going to email the environmental science teachers, principals, counselors, and then I have 2 contacts with University of Houston Clear Lake, and 1 at Alvin Community College. So we're going to get all that stuff pushed out for the YEC Summit. And then check out GroupMe. I think we're going to, we've decided at the end of the year, appreciation end of the year kind of lunch dinner party thing will be June 5th. And so it'll be on a Saturday at 2 on June 5th. I'll probably do a poll and figure out what kind of food y'all want. Because we'll just pick it up and everyone will kind of catered. And then that's it. If nobody has any other questions, then that concludes this meeting. And y'all have a great Sunday, guys.
Okay, so Camille and I were gonna airdrop you some pictures, but I think you were giving a tour, so you just want us to email them to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you airdrop from far away? I don't know how that works.
No, you can't.
Okay. Yeah, just email me or send it through GroupMe, either way.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.